Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
Hey everybody, it's Cody here from Rasslin Rage and also Michigan Independent Weekly. I am joined by Tri-City Wrestling promoter Dave Duponte. We're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming show, the Cassidy Christie Memorial Show. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So before we get into that, I want to say, hey, thanks so much for joining me today, bud.
Thank you for asking me to come on, Cody.
Yeah, good. So, this is the 5th annual. Can you give us a little background on the show and, the premise of it?
Well, the premise of the show is, I'm sure a lot of diehard Michigan wrestling fans out there know Viper Pete Christie. In 2015, I believe in January, his daughter was diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer.
Oh, wow.
And she battled that brain cancer until November 11th, 2015. It was probably about a week before our first benefit show that we held for the family. This was in conjunction with Ultimate Championship Wrestling when I was booking up there in Bay City for them. So that show that was meant to raise money to help with her treatments and such pretty much turned into a memorial show. And UCW held 2 of those. And then
Nice.
a group of guys and myself got together, and we thought that we could, do a little better of a job. We got Pete Christie on board. We got Michigan photographer Leonard Brand, notorious wrestling manager, the guy that I think's one of the most underrated managers and the best manager in Michigan, TK Parker, Tim Kempter, and see, who am I missing here? Jeff Barry. A lot of people probably don't know Jeff, but he is the father of Bryce Sullivan.
Oh, okay, cool.
And gosh, I don't think I'm missing anybody.
Yeah, you'd hate to leave them out, huh?
We all got together, and basically what we do is we all split the costs for the ring rental and the building rental, and then we rely on sponsors up in the Tri-Cities to help us pay for our wrestlers to come in. And so this is our 5th annual event. Kind of gets bigger every year, so we're looking forward to it. And basically this event raises money for a scholarship through the
really?
Bay Area Scholarship Foundation.
Oh, okay.
And it's in Cassidy's name, so we've already awarded 1 last year.
Nice.
So this year a student up in the Tri-City areas will be awarded that scholarship as well.
Oh, that's nice. So how long has Tri-City Wrestling been an organization now?
We're going on 3 years now.
3 years, not bad. So it's you and a few other guys putting it all together and running this show. And obviously it's for a great cause. And, looking at this flyer, I mean, you got some pretty big names in the state of Michigan for independent wrestling.
Well, the thing about the booking aspect of this is being as how there are several wrestlers involved in the project, we're going in with the mentality that we want to make matches that we ourselves would throw down our hard-earned cash to go out and see.
Right.
So there's a lot of people that ask to be on the show, but pretty much going in, we're planning. As soon as this show ends, we'll be planning for next year, and we try to figure out, what matches do the fans want to see, what matches would we pay to see, who puts on the best matches. And not to mention, I booked up in Bay City for about 6 years on and off. I did a 3-year stint back in early 2000 for Ultimate Championship Wrestling. I did another 3-year stint, I think 2012 to 2015. And so we have a pretty good feel for what the fans up in Bay City want to see, who they want to see, what kind of matches. And we're really excited about this year's card.
Oh, yeah, and I'm pretty excited, too. And I'm going to be, me and a couple of the guys out here in Port Huron, we're going to be making the trip to Bay City for this show on the 21st. Me, Josh, and Danny Beals, the host of Michigan Independent Wrestling. But, one of the matches I'm really stoked about would be your championship match with your Tri-City heavyweight champ, Aaron Orion, against Jack Price. Now, that's going to be a good one.
That's going to be worth... That's a match that could main event anywhere across the Midwest. You literally have the death threat army against each other. And I'm not going to lie. We went to Aaron and we asked him, who would you like to defend your championship against? And that's what he came up with. So this challenge is his idea, and so
Nice.
I kind of feel he's testing himself. And, Aaron, we've seen Aaron. I mean, I used to manage Aaron way back in the day when he used to be part of the Thoroughbred tag team. He and Chris Corvus, I used to manage them, and I've always been high on Aaron O'Ryan, and I've always known what a superior athlete and a great worker he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I sat down with him for an interview after Proving Ground one time, and man, that guy's intensity is just. I think that gives him an advantage, is that intensity that he has. But man, that guy is just when he goes into mission mode, stay out of his way.
Very intense, very dedicated, keeps himself in great shape, great cardio. I've not seen a bad Aaron O'Ryan match in my life.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and then you have another great match, another championship match. It was your first ever cruiserweight champion. Billy Ray Daniels will be facing off against one of, I guess you could say they were friends. I don't know if they're friends anymore, but Nolan Edwards.
Well, you can bet when the bell rings, they're going to throw that friendship out the window. And that's another match. I mean, I've only seen Nolan a couple times, but I hear really great things about him. And I really think he's going to push Billy Ray. Billy Ray has really been improving. He's been going over to Canada, working out in the gym over there with Can-Am, and he's working for multiple promotions, holding titles. And I really think this is going to push Billy Ray to his limit, because I hear a lot about Nolan Edwards.
Well, sure. Now, so I was noticing, there's a couple locations in Bay City where people can go to purchase the tickets for the show. And then is there any way for, say, somebody like myself that might not be near Bay City to purchase tickets?
You can purchase them via PayPal.
Okay.
And we will either mail them to you or we'll hold them at the door.
Okay.
But the thing is, these tickets, $10, you come as early as you want, get in line, you get to sit wherever you want. There's no assigned seating, there's no ringside ticket price. It's pretty much first come, first serve. That's what, for people that want to buy and they're out of town, they can just go to maryd, MARYD, wrestler at AOL.com and PayPal.
Okay.
And like
So
I said,
yeah,
you
you're
can mail them.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want that friends and family, and so that you ain't got to pay them that fees on that. So, but yeah, good stuff. Now, what time are we scheduled to start for this show?
We have a pre-show match at 6:45. That's going to feature some of the rookies that are up at that training school in Bay City.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll get underway promptly at 7. And hopefully we'll be out of there by 10:30. We have a lot of raffles. This show is infamous for the community. Not only do they donate, lots of money, they donate so much food for the guys in the back, but they also donate a lot of raffle items. We have Great Lakes Loons tickets. We have a outdoor camping recliner.
Ooh.
I think we have a signed picture of one of the Red Wings, and forgive me, I don't know who it is, because I don't watch hockey. Didn't watch any hockey this season at all.
Right.
So, but there's always a lot of raffles. There's in the lobby of the community center, there are baked goods and things you can buy. The wrestlers will be selling autographs too, of course, autograph pictures. So
For sure. Well, it's definitely sounds like it's going to be a good time. Now, so it's at, what is it, the Bay Community Center? Is that what it's called?
Bay County Community Center, 800 John F. Kennedy Drive, right down on the riverfront.
Oh, good. All right. Well, listen, Dave, I am going to put this up for you, and I'm going to put all the information. I'm going to put the event page for Facebook down into the description. I'm going to put down anything that he talked about on here, as far as, PayPal information to purchase tickets if you need. I'm going to put that all down in the description. And I'm also going to, when I upload this to Facebook, I'm going to put it up in there so you guys can do all that stuff, and just click the links and head right over there, because that's what we love. We love easy stuff, right? So, hey, Dave, thanks so much. And I look real forward to coming to see you in Tri-City Wrestling on September 21st, man.
And we'll be glad to see you there, and you'll be treated like a star that you are, Cody. And
Thanks, bud.
Certainly appreciate you spending some time letting me plug the show.
Yeah, for sure. All right, buddy. Thanks so much.
All right.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage.